There are probably quite a few times throughout the day when your toddler won't cooperate. Maybe you're trying to brush their teeth or get them into their car seat or maybe get them dressed for the day, and they are just being so difficult. Or the hardest with my little guy right now is diaper changes. He has all of a sudden decided that it is so hilarious to make this as difficult as possible for me these days. If your patience is running out like mine with all of these daily tasks taking so much longer than they need to, let's try a little something new. Hello, I'm Cassie from Custom Built Parenthood. I really enjoy talking about parenting and just continuing to find new tricks to make life a little bit easier and more enjoyable. So if you're new and looking for some good information and encouragement, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. So let's dive right in to 10 things to try when your toddler won't cooperate. First thing on the list is to count. Now, I'm not talking about the type of counting, you come here right now before I count to 5 or I'm putting you in your room. I'm talking about counting in a playful way to distract your toddler from being difficult. So the main time that comes to mind when I really use this tip is clipping my toddler's nails. He used to really love it and now not so much. So lately what's been working for me is I count each nail as I clip it for him to then repeat the number. So our toddlers are probably just realizing what numbers are, or maybe they know their numbers and are really proud of that knowledge. Either way, counting can be a great distraction to get your toddler to be a little bit more willing to cooperate. Second tip is to recite a favorite book. This is currently my most effective tool by far because it really captures my toddler's attention and stops him dead in his tracks when he's being really difficult. So I do have the luxury of about 10 years behind me reading some of these same books, so I've actually got quite a lot of them memorized, but I just start saying the story and he gets sucked right in as he recognizes what I'm saying. So I'm usually making eye contact with him as I tell him the story and he really enjoys it. I usually end up using this tactic, I would say, during diaper changes and clothing changes more than anything. Usually also, when I'm done changing his diaper or getting him into his jammies or whatever we're doing, he will actually go over to his bookshelf and pick that book that I was just saying to him because he wants me to read it to him for real this time. Even if you don't have the book memorized, just do your best off of memory or even make up a story, either way. Or take a little bit of time to memorize one of their very favorite books because that can really be so super engaging for them and help them to cooperate a lot more. So my next suggestion is animal noises. What does the cow say? What does the sheep say? This little game is really fun with any age of toddler. Whether they've learned some of their animal noises or not, they'll probably get a real kick out of hearing you make those noises as fun and realistically as you can. Do you guys want to hear my elephant? That's probably my kids' personal favorite that they're the most proud of. So they get such a kick out of it. Any animal noises that you can figure out what to do, they will really enjoy it. I usually use this animal noises trick in the car. So I don't know about you, but none of my kids have ever been, or I'm convinced will ever be, happy campers in the car. So I'll start asking them some animal sounds, and it works for a good few minutes at least, if nothing else, to stop the crying and just kind of switch gears. So you might want to try that. Number 4 suggestion is to sing a song. So this can be any song that might engage your toddler and make it more likely for them to stop struggling. Itsy Bitsy Spider, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, any kind of little nursery rhyme or song that they're familiar with. Or it can even be a predictable song that will help them know what's coming so that it actually becomes a part of that routine. So for example, we have a brush your teeth song that I always do with my toddler as we're making our way into the bathroom to brush his teeth. I didn't make it up. My daughter and I came across this a few years ago when we went to our library toddler music time or something. So for some reason it just really stuck with us. So basically part of the song is brush your teeth, brush your teeth, everybody brush your teeth. So anyways, it goes like that, and then it changes to like touch your nose or stomp your feet, and it's just super fun and engaging, and you could add your own lyrics. But once I start singing that, my toddler gets a little bit more excited about brushing his teeth, will maybe join in on the song, or he just at least knows what's coming and it kind of preps him. Okay, where are we? I think we're at number 5, so almost halfway there. Number 5 is to make believe. So your toddler has a great imagination and probably a few things that they're really into, maybe trucks or airplanes or princesses or unicorns. So what if when we're asking them to get into their car seat, let's say we're telling them to stomp into their car seat like a T-Rex or to fly into their seat like a unicorn? It will really push it over the top if you join in the fun as well. So they'll probably be super inclined to follow you and keep up if you're acting like a race car that's zooming around the track, or if you're talking like their favorite princess. Number 6 is to talk about what you're going to do next once they get this thing done. So if we're having them do something that they're not crazy about, it can be really helpful to have something awesome come after the task. Nothing big or even out of the ordinary, but just something that they're excited about. So let's get you dressed for the day so that we can go have our yummy snack. Or we want to brush your teeth so that you can pick a fun book. Let's hustle to change your diaper so that we can go to the library. Or help me trim your nails so that we can go play with Duplos for a few minutes. So this isn't to be used as a threat or a punishment, like a privilege that we're gonna take away if they don't cooperate. It's just to kind of distract your toddler from the kind of unpleasant task that they're doing right now and letting them know about what's coming next that's actually gonna be really fun and that's gonna happen once we're done with that other thing. Number 7 is to narrate what you're doing. So let's take your shirt off. Where's your hand? Oh, there it is. Where's your other hand? Oh, there it is. Now where's your head? Where's your face? Oh, I see your mouth. I see your nose. There's your eyes. Oh, there's your head. And just keep going on and on, Okay, now we're ready to put your jammies on. I'll help you get this hand in. Then you can put your feet in, and on and on and on. You're just constantly talking to them, narrating what you're doing. Time to brush your teeth. I'm gonna take a turn and then it'll be your turn. We need to brush your teeth. Okay, let's get down to your gums. Oh, should we brush your tongue today? You're just talking to them, Remember all the food that you ate throughout the day. We want to get your mouth all clean. So that would also be another opportunity to count. So let's get every single tooth. Okay, 1, 2, and you're just talking as you're hitting each tooth. You're just talking to them, narrating what you're doing. Number 8 is to quiz body parts. Where's your nose? Good. Where's mommy's nose? Where's your hair? Your fingers, your knee, your teeth? This one is pretty endless because there are just so many options that you can be kind of quizzing them or teaching them if they don't know. Again, your toddler may maybe know a couple of the body parts, or they may not know any, or they may know them all. Either way, it should be really fun for them. Again, you're engaging with them, so this is great quality time that they're enjoying with you, and it should be fun for them no matter what their knowledge base is. Also, this is a great teaching opportunity to be teaching your toddler those body parts. Same with when we were counting. That's a great time. They could start learning their numbers. And then also our next one is colors. So number 9 is to look for colors. So kind of like I Spy with My Little Eye, that game, I'll talk to my toddler about colors. Ooh, let's put on your blue shirt today. What else is blue? Oh yeah, that book is blue. What else? Oh, that toy is green. What else is green? Again, we're just distracting them from the diaper change or the car ride or the outfit change, the tantrum that they're having, whatever is causing them to be uncooperative. We're just shifting their focus to something positive and fun. Number 10 is to just make conversation. What do you think we're gonna do today? Do you remember when we saw that airplane? I wonder where it's going. Also, you could teach what you're doing and why you're doing it. So, did you know that you'll get cavities if we don't brush your teeth? We eat food all day long, and then at the end of the day, we need to brush all that food out of our teeth so that our mouth stays nice and clean. Or, do you know why we get buckled? Because it keeps us safe. When we're driving in the car, it's really dangerous if we're not buckled, because if we get in an accident, we could get hurt. Did you know mommy gets buckled too? We all want to be safe. You're just talking to your toddler and helping them feel included in what they're doing, in what we're doing with them, and just keeping their attention on you and you being positive and fun and just including them in everything we're doing. So the main key of all of this is to keep it light. Okay, that's what's gonna make all of these things very successful, is we're just keeping it light and happy and friendly. Your toddler is gonna do whatever they're gonna do, and we're gonna keep a handle on the situation. So we're not gonna yell or lose it. We're not gonna give up on getting this task done. All we're doing is sticking with the plan and just trying to shift their focus and getting them a little bit more on board with what we're doing. So we're trying to find something that will keep them calm, yet engaged, and we just don't want our emotions to fuel theirs. So top priority is to keep our emotions in check. And remember, you're never asking them to do something until you are ready to enforce. So don't tell them, come here and let me change your diaper, while you're busy on your phone or picking up a mess with zero intention of actually going and getting them for that diaper change. You can see when we talked about that more up here. But I would love to know, what is the biggest time when your toddler won't cooperate? And do you have any suggestions of how to conquer it that we can learn from? You guys are doing great. We'll see you next time.